YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy JR. This is my 1 year and 7 months. Yes, 1 year and 7 months. I'm sorry I took so long to update you guys. I've been hella busy, but it's better late than never, right? So today I'm just gonna show you guys how I went from fucking looking like this, big ass forehead. My lineup was just absolutely ridiculous. I had no confidence in myself. I mean, I had confidence, but it was slowly starting to fade away. I was young in these images. I was 22, 23. No, 22 in these pictures. But since before 22, man, my forehead has just been progressively getting worse. My tape has just been slowly creeping back on me. My vertical lines were looking crazy. I mean, just look at that. I look awful. I can't even lie to you. And this is me now. This is me currently. I have a decent sized forehead, a decent lineup. I don't feel insecure going on in public about my forehead size and my tape anymore. I was a young guy fucking going bald. I mean, look at this, bro. As compared to the previous pictures I just showed you guys, my vertical line is it's not even vertical no more. It kind of looks pretty straight. It looks pretty straight. That's my other side. You know, I'm feeling good about myself. Before I couldn't say the same thing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Compare the size of my vertical line as to here. Look at my forehead size. Look at the difference. It's a big difference, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was feeling insecure about myself, and I felt as though I had to do something about it. So that's exactly what I did. I took the trip, booked my flight, flew out to Istanbul, and then I went to Hair of Istanbul to go get my procedure done. Since a kid, man, I've always had a big size forehead. I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't too bad until I started hitting my 20s, my early 20s. That's when my hairline really started to creep back. My sides start to go missing, and I just was not feeling confident in myself at all. But these are just pictures of me at a younger age. I think I was 17 in these pictures. Here, I think I was 18, but I'm just showing you guys these pictures to show you what I was working with before the hair transplant. My forehead size, I mean, look at that, bro. Look at this. It may not be as bad to y'all as it is to me, but I definitely did feel insecure about myself. I was starting to lose my confidence. I can't even lie to you. Just look, I took this picture in the gym. Look at my forehead, man. You know, I had hair still, but my forehead was just, my tape was creeping back, and I started to look terrible. And then after maybe a few years down the line, a year later, I started to realize my corners were going super thin. They were just going thin on me. And I knew if I didn't do something about it, that just would have gotten worse. I already wasn't feeling too confident in myself due to my receding and the size of my forehead, my lineup, everything, man. All that shit just played a factor, played a big toll on me. And this is where I decided, like, yeah, man, I can't keep letting this happen. I can't keep going through this. So I decided to book my trip. Look at my forehead, man. Look at me. I look fucking awful. I look 30, and in this video I'm fucking 22. It's crazy. I actually look ridiculous. Look at my corners. That shit is fucking gone. Look at my forehead. So yeah, I said enough of that. Hopped on the plane, flew to Turkey, and then I went to Hair of Istanbul to get my procedure done. I heard a lot of great reviews on them. So it cost a little extra money than these other clinics because they are one of the best. But I said, fuck it. I got to do it. I had to do it, so I did it. I went over there. They drew my lineup. I went to the bathroom to make sure everything looked straight, everything looked good before they proceeded with my hair. I had to tweak my hairline a little bit with those guys because they actually didn't want to lower my hairline. They thought I wanted it at the same height it was. I told them boys, hell nah, I need my shit lowered and I need my corners done. They were trying to tell me, oh, you don't need your corners. I said, nah, bro, I didn't fly over here for no reason. I'm definitely going to do my corners, and I want my tape to be brought down. So that's exactly what they did. Here, they posted boy on the gram. I had to screenshot that, show you guys, just how they get down, how they do their business. And this is me in the hotel right after the surgery. Those lidocaine injections were no joke. All of you guys who came before me, when I saw y'all videos and y'all complained about that shit, y'all were actually not lying. That shit was no joke. But I honestly didn't give a fuck. I was just ready to get that shit done. So yeah, boom, I did that shit. Look at my forehead. I was kind of swollen. That shit, lidocaine injections kind of lasted for a few days, but slowly started to go down. I started to look normal. not really normal, but at least I didn't have a fucking swollen forehead. This is me with my scabs in. I was lit. I was like, damn, if this is how I'm gonna look, then I'll be pleased. I was pleased with the lineup. I was pleased with my vertical lines. I was just pleased with everything. So I was happy. I'm just showing you guys this picture. I'm exposing myself to compare what I looked like before to what I look like now. I mean, look at my hair, bro. Look at my fucking forehead. If I went to a barber and I told him to line that shit up, he probably couldn't line that shit up. That would have been like a science project for him, trying to figure out how to line my shit the fuck up. But look at me now, man. Look at the previous picture and then look at this one. I mean, it's incredible what your hair can do for you and how it could really alter your appearance and your forehead, your lineup. That shit really does alter your appearance. So I'm glad I did what I did. I felt as though I had to do it to save my youth, save myself. But yeah, man, this is me. I think this after the scabs fell out. All the scabs fell out. I was just looking a little crazy. The hair started to grow back in. And here I was just expecting the journey. Like, this is probably the worst part. If you guys do consider getting a hair transplant, or if you're in this process already, then you know what I'm talking about. Just waiting for your hair to grow in is probably the worst. I woke up every fucking day looking in the mirror to check my progression. But it definitely did start to grow in. It grew in slower than what I would have liked it to have grown. But I'm happy with my progress I got now, so I can't complain. But yeah, I did feel as though the hair took a little while to grow in, a little longer than others, to be honest. But it definitely did grow in. I still have some light spots in my hair to this day, and I do plan on going back to Turkey to get that shit filled in. But I can't complain, man. Coming back from what I once had to where I'm at now, I can't complain. I'm more than grateful. But yeah, man, look at my lines, look at my vertical lines. The hairs really did grow in perfectly, I could say, on the sides. Not so much the top. I still have little light spots on the top, which I said I do want to go back to Turkey and get it filled in, get it done again. But again, I can't complain, man. I have hair on my head. I look my age, and I can't complain. This is me just letting my hair grow out. I just want to see the full potential, see what I could have worked with. So the hair really started to grow in. My hair was getting thick, getting really big. But again, I still had some light spots in these videos. But the hair was definitely growing in, and I wasn't looking like how I looked before. So I was super grateful for that. I let my hair grow out to see what my donor area was working with. I wanted to make sure that my donor area grew back 100%. So I didn't want to constantly be keep cutting the back of my head, I wanted it to grow to its full potential. And I just wanted to see what I was working with. But yeah, man, look at me. I have fucking hair on my head. I could run my hand through my hair. I couldn't do that a year ago. I really couldn't. I was going thin on my corners. And it was just terrible. And boom, this is when your boy cut his hair down. Now that I cut my hair down, you can really see some of the light spots that I'm referring to. But again, this was still early in my growing phase. I think this is like my 10th month, I believe. 10th or 9 months. But I still had some light spots, still was waiting for the hair to grow. But I just want to show you guys a comparison, man. Look at this right here. Look at my corners, man. I got decent corners. I got a decent lineup. I don't feel as insecure as I once did before. I could go out in public and feel like myself, feel normal, feel like a normal 23-year-old and not fucking looking like I'm 30. But look at this, man. Hair started to grow in. Again, still has some light spots on the top of my head. But in the sun, it's definitely more visible. But I guess you could say it's not too bad. Right here is when I really started to feel myself, man. I don't think I made a year yet, but I was still waiting for my hair to grow and everything looked good. But I could have worked with this. I could go out in public, go hang out with friends, and not feel insecure about myself, not feel insecure about the size of my forehead or my recedingness. I look like a normal fucking young man. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, man, I think this was a year. I had hit a year. I think I was past a year here, maybe a year and a month. But look at that, man. I'm in the sun. I tried to get like a good video for you guys to see what I was really working with. But the hair grew in pretty nice. I can't even complain. Just had some light spots like on my right hand side, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, I do plan on going back to get that shit done. I'm scared my crown area is gonna go thin. I'm still young. I may still experience some balding, so I definitely do see myself going back to Turkey. So you guys stay tuned, man. Stay looking up for updates. It may not be anytime soon, maybe a few years down the line, but I hope I don't have to go back. But in the event I do, definitely will go back and keep you guys updated again. But yeah, man, I was kind of disappointed in my light spots on my right hand side, right there where I'm touching. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, I look way better than I did before. You could barely even fucking notice unless I'm under a really bright sunlight. But look at the donor area. Donor hair is growing good. Can't complain about that. So right here, man, I was starting to feel lit, starting to really enjoy myself, bro. I was looking good. I can't even lie to you guys. Back then, I did not have this type of confidence in me. I really didn't. I didn't feel as confident. I was very insecure. But look, man, the hair grew in pretty decently. Pretty decently. I was satisfied. Not 100% happy, but definitely satisfied. I could be in public and not feel insecure about myself. It's just the light spots that really be throwing me sometimes, especially after I wash my hair. Those light spots become very more visible. But again, I really can't complain. I'm up, man. I feel up. I feel good about myself. I got the hair growing in. I'm getting looks from different females. I really do feel good. That's how I feel. I'm on my demon time, man. I feel good. I'm finally getting to live my life the way I should have been living it. It's unfortunate I had to fly to Turkey and even get a procedure done. It's unfortunate to be balding at such a young age. It's unfortunate to go balding at any age, but it's life and it's what we go through. But you gotta play the cards you're dealt in life, and that's exactly what I did, man. Flew to Turkey, got myself looking right, and this is me now. You guys stay tuned, man. Like I said, I may post more videos in the future, but again, I just want to thank you guys. Hey, man, and quick shout out to all the ones who came before me. Shout out to all the boys and girls who videos I've watched inspired me to go out, fly out, and get my shit done. So I just want to give you guys y'all shout outs and y'all respect, because without y'all, I probably wouldn't even have gotten a hair transplant. Real shit. You guys paved the way, man. I swear, I think I've seen each one of you guys' videos at least 10, 20 times. Like, I just sat there, watched video after video after video to get more knowledge about hair transplants and the best option for me. So these guys are the ones who came before me, man, and some of the ones who I went through the transplant with. Actually, I kept in communication with some of you guys. So I just want to thank y'all, man. You guys, I hope you guys are still growing with your hair. I hope your hair is still looking good, and I hope y'all are still prospering and still thriving and being the young kings that y'all are. So shout out to y'all, and shout out to this dude named Daniel, man. He been on my ass to post videos for you guys. He kept asking me, hey, where's the video? So this video is dedicated to Daniel, bro. Thank you, Daniel, because you motivated me to put this video out. I've been getting lazy and complacent, so I just want to shout out to you also. But yeah, I'll catch y'all guys in the next video, man. Stay tuned.